Dawson's Rentals.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here, coming at you with some Power Rangers news, both for Cosmic Fury and for the anniversary special. Let's talk about the anniversary special first. We got a report the other day that the special will be airing on Netflix in April, and it will be a 44-minute special, so kind of like an hour-long special, but accounting for commercials that don't exist. Although I guess they're doing an ad tier Netflix now, but you know what I mean. So it seems like it's going to be just kind of a one-and-done special, not like 3 parts or 4 parts like a Doctor Who special or anything like that. I'm thinking about the upcoming Tenet one that's 3 parts. But you know what I mean. It's a one-and-done special as far as we know, and it'll be coming out in April. Now, does this mean we'll be getting it before or after Cosmic Fury? I mean, right now we don't know. They did finish filming this anniversary special recently, and they're working on Cosmic Fury now. So by that logic, it makes sense that this would come out first. It's not impossible they could try to squeak Cosmic Fury out before, like in February or March or something, but I just highly doubt it. I feel like they're going to want to have content more spread throughout the year, especially since it's an anniversary year. And unless there's something else we don't know about, it's going to make a lot more sense to drop something around the beginning of the year and then something later in the fall, so you have something all year long. That makes sense, period, but again, during an anniversary year. And we don't really necessarily know how the plots are connected. I can't imagine they won't mention Zed in this anniversary special. I mean, he's at large. It's an mmpr reunion. I don't know if he'll appear in it, but they do have the suit. I don't know. But it would also seem weird if they didn't beat Zed and they just let the new guys do it. I mean, they can't just let the rookies do it. Remember in Wild Force when Jason was like, "Hang back, rookie, let me show you how it's done." And then he got arrested. I don't necessarily have a concrete theory or thought that they're going to be super connected, but I think there will be a little bit of a connection or mention of each other since they're coming out in the same year, and there's always a possibility we could have one of the veteran Rangers appearing in the series. So my theory in regards to the airing schedule is I think that this will happen first and then Cosmic Fury will be later. I don't think they're going to try to squeak Cosmic Fury out before. It would be kind of a mad dash to finish everything up by earlier than April anyway, unless they somehow drop at the same time. Who knows? That could be possible. But I just have a strong feeling that in general, they're going to want to spread the content out throughout the year, especially in an anniversary year. Not to mention that's usually how Netflix does things in terms of these type of properties, where they'll have 2 to 3 drops of content to keep the momentum going. And I think that that's what we're going to be getting in the future for Power Rangers, period. It's possible we could deviate from the formula, and maybe when the reboot comes out, like in 2024, we get the movie, and then we don't get the series till 2025. But I think in general, it's going to be in at least 2 chunks separated, so you have it all throughout the year. It is a little bit surprising for me in a way that this would be before Cosmic Fury. Maybe they're going to be doing bigger stuff in Cosmic Fury anniversary-wise than we're thinking. But for me, it made a little bit more logical sense to do Cosmic Fury first, and then end the year, quote-unquote, on the big anniversary special. But who knows? I mean, a lot of people were thinking it was going to drop on Power Rangers Day. They thought about that last year too, and I think the year before, but maybe Cosmic Fury will drop on Power Rangers Day. I also don't know if there's any sort of Netflix mandates about what dates they can put things up, or, I mean, actually there probably is, because they probably have certain things they don't want going up at the same time, but maybe that's why we were not getting it on Power Rangers Day last year, maybe why it wouldn't be this year, because Netflix might have a specific schedule. But anyway, that's the news about that. The other news is just kind of some things that the fandom stalkers and detectives have found about people that are reoccurring characters in Cosmic Fury that could be coming back based off of casting things and headshots in the background. And it looks like there's a decent chance characters like Fern, possibly the Garcias, or at least the mother, will be returning, Ollie's mom, and possibly Mick, again based off some headshots in the background. I also saw some pictures a little while back of Jane and Jay Borg's actresses tweeting or whatever social media they were posting on. I didn't see it on their media post, but it was a post of them getting ready to go back to work. So Jane and Jay Borg are going to be in it in some capacity. None of this is really a surprise. Mick would probably be the only one that's a surprise, but I feel like I could have guessed they would want to do that since they already established him and they're going into space. Even if we don't get any other legacy cameos, that's like a safe bet to do. As far as the others, honestly, it's not really a surprise to me. I know they're potentially going into space, but given that this is effectively a 3rd season, I thought it would be weird if we didn't see some of these characters again. We only have 10 episodes, so I don't expect all of them to get an enormous amount of focus, and we don't know in what capacity. It could be a bookend thing where we say like goodbye to the characters when they're leaving for space, and then we see them again in the finale. But if it's like in space, they traveled around all the time and then could head back to Earth to do Angel Grove stuff. So it's possible you could see them reoccur, especially Jane and Jay Borg. I know some people would probably be annoyed seeing more of Jane and Jay Borg than necessary, but I feel like it would be weird to me to not see them at least one more time. And like the Garcias don't know about the Rangers or their kids being Rangers yet, so I think that's a dangling thread. Ollie's mother was so involved in the Ranger stuff, it would also seem weird not to see him. So none of this is really a surprise, including Fern too. Like, even if this is only a one-off appearance in the finale, I fully expected to see a lot of these characters at least one more time. So it's not that huge of a surprise. And again, with 10 episodes, we don't know how they're going to do it. It could be a bookend. They could be seeded throughout the season. Maybe Jane and Jayborg accidentally end up in space and end up having to be space reporters. I feel like that sounds like a funny idea, but it would piss people off that it might take screen time up. We don't know. But the bottom line is, it looks like some of these characters will be returning. Again, not a huge surprise to me. As to season 3, I fully expected to see them at least once more. I also am expecting to at least see one of the Voids. I can't imagine not checking in on them one more time. Hopefully at least Void Knight. I'm still secretly hoping that Void Knight is somehow involved in the Ranger activities, but I fully expect to see them. I fully expect to see almost every significant side character, like Pop and the other parents and Void Knight, at least once more before the series finale. What do you guys think of this news? What do you think of the anniversary special being about 44 minutes, about when it's airing? What do you think of the returning characters? Who do you want to see and not see return for Cosmic Fury from the Dino Fury cast? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.